Hello, you guys. So I know these questions are for tomorrow for Sundays with Skylar, but this question came through and it's a topic that I was like, I want to talk about it right now. So the NCLEX and test taking anxiety and all that fun stuff. So I struggled. I struggled with school. I struggled with taking my exams. I struggled with anxiety. I struggled with it all. Through school, through the NCLEX, all of that. And so my biggest tip is to find out what works for you, what triggers you. So for me, it's caffeine or alcohol. And I know that if I have a cup of coffee right before an exam, I get the jitters and I just can't even focus. I'll pass out. I knew that I had to eat a decent breakfast. I had to eat something to make sure that my blood sugars were stable. I knew that I couldn't have a glass of wine the night before or even a drink, because in the event maybe I got hungover, I'd be miserable. Even with me getting Botox, so sometimes it would give me a headache, and I knew that I can't get Botox right before a big test. So just finding out what triggers you and being just well prepared for that, I think will help. Other things that I did was just being super prepared. So making sure that practice questions I feel were huge for me. So especially with the NCLEX, I just took question after question, and I feel that's a topic that I'm going to get more into of what I did. Because it's something I don't really talk about much. I'm more of aesthetics based, but I went to nursing school. I had to do everything that anybody who's working in the hospital or other healthcare fields had to do. So I've been there. I struggled. It wasn't a cakewalk for me. So I feel it's definitely something that I want to kind of speak on more, and especially getting into the education field now with the Injection Academy. I definitely want to talk to you guys and give you all my helpful tips that I had. So being prepared as well, I did with ATI in school, and then after I got the green light from ATI, I did UWorld, I think it was called. So I just did hundreds of questions from that, and I did fine. I blacked out. I didn't remember taking my NCLEX. I couldn't tell you one question that I had on my NCLEX. I was convinced that I failed. I had 75 questions. I remember calling my girlfriend and I was like, I failed all 75 of those. And I didn't, apparently, but I thought I did. So I think it's just getting out of your own head, but whatever chills you out. If you have to meditate on your way to school before the exam, or whatever it might be, like me, don't have any coffee, have a coffee after, that can be your treat for getting through it. But I hope that helps. And like I said, school and NCLEX and testing and nursing, all of that is things that I want to kind of get into more. So if you have any questions, let me know, and then I will be answering more questions tomorrow on Sundays with Skylar. See you soon. Bye.